Hello, hello.
Hello, you are a lot quieter than yesterday.
Of course, as expected. I also am. I decided to change your camera window, so I'm going to take a moment here
Time to get started.
to do that.
People were also complaining that I was a little loud yesterday. Or I like not loud necessarily, but like every once in a while when I got loud, it like clipped real bad or something.
I checked the archive and I didn't run into that, so I'm not sure what was going on there.
Hmm.
But otherwise, things sounded pretty good.
Well, you are pretty quiet, as has been pointed out by the chat.
Hmm. Check the old window level here.
Do I sound as I sounded yesterday? Oh, chat.
Or maybe even better. Why not? My mic is all the way up.
Definitely has some scratch still. Scratch.
Are you just getting that gravelly old man voice?
Maybe. Like, is it like crackling or something when it clips?
Hmm. My levels look pretty good. I could boost.
It's not just me, right, chat? Like, drum is way quiet.
Oh, to you,
Like,
I'm
way
quiet as
quiet.
well?
Am I quiet? I don't. I'm under the impression I'm not because they heard it crackling.
Am I quiet to you, Try?
That was louder.
Answer
That
the
sounded
question, damn it.
no. Not until you put your mouth like right up on something. When you
Okay,
put
I'm
your
going to
mouth
take
right
that
up on
as a
it
yes
sounded.
because you're not answering my question.
Yes, you have always been quiet to me this entire experience thus far.
Thank you.
I mean, can you also lower my levels while you're at it so I don't peak? I mean, last I heard you had me set to like 180 in Discord or something, which sounds unnecessary. Yeah, people were saying
You're
there's like a bzz noise, like which sounds really weird. Like that sounds like worse than just regular clipping.
okay. You're now at 100.
And I don't want to change my levels because they work for Corey when we stream. So
The circuit burned out. Repair it now.
did some device take control of your microphone?
Does not appear to have.
Is it the banana's fault?
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. This is the microphone, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I mean, I definitely heard tapping, but I don't know if you were possibly tapping. I think that was it, but it it sounded less certain. I heard the tapping, but it was less like yes, that is obviously the one than normal. Yeah, that's it, but it's just like not the tapping's not super loud because you're very quiet.
Any better?
I not in an obvious way. Oh, you're wasting them tricky treats. I learned yesterday they are woefully limited.
Hmm. Okay, only for try is this better.
Yes.
Like good?
Uh, I mean, it's okay, I guess.
I could go louder.
Oh, please, please.
Like a lot louder?
I mean, not a not insubstantial amount louder.
I'm using software by a audio developer, so down is up, of course.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
That's pretty good, yeah. But that only affected me.
Okay, I should be better for chat now as well. How's that?
What happened in that 24-hour span to change drums audio? I mean, like I told you,
Now
stuff is
fine,
just
loud?
bad.
Am I loud or fine? Or maybe loud is fine.
But what about me? Why am I still like 180% in Discord?
No,
That
you're at
sounds
100 now.
unnecessary. Okay, are you cranking me up elsewhere that's causing me to get bizarre or whatever
I've
people's
done nothing but turn you down. Let me know if try is too quiet.
apparently I am not spiking. Now at least.
I'm amazed I can turn you down 80% and you are not too quiet still.
Well, that might be where you ought to be.
I'm also amazed I need to turn my microphone up a great deal in the banana today for some reason.
I told you, the
Bananas,
banana's
man.
different every day.
You know what? Let's talk about a banana real quick. We got plenty of time tonight, it seems like. Oh, wrong display.
I mean, bananas are, they go bad pretty quick. There's really only such a small amount of time.
So this
Where it's
is not
good.
a banana, but it is by the banana people.
Okay.
And and this is only for doing the kind of thing we want to do, which is route audio from some programs to others, and
But not others.
choosing what goes where.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you about this dumbass program made by audio people for other crazy audio people. Nothing I click here does anything. Everything just drags the window around. If you want to do anything, you have to control click.
Okay. I mean, that sounds dumb, but does it get dumber?
Well, like this is just telling you what it's doing, kind of. The actual program, you have to find it by clicking on the logo.
So that's mostly for monitoring.
Yeah. So this is where things already all happen. This is my mic going into Discord, which I had to do a plus 18 on tonight. Same with OBS, another plus 18. And this is Discord going to my TV output and the OBS output. And then OBS is going to try and OBS. But the best part is, if you want to raise the volume, you scroll down while holding control, of course, because you always have to be holding control if you want to control anything. And if you want to lower the volume, you scroll up, as we all know. Anyway, this is my audio professionals are crazy rant. Thank you.
Wow, you did amuse Steffi by your voice being 18 plus.
I mean, you know. Oh, speaking of Seffi, happy backloggery to Seffi.
Oh, Steffi's backlog anniversary is the day before Sandy's birthday.
Wow.
How cool.
All right, let's get rid of not the banana and get into the game. I'm sure the game's levels will be absolutely fine and need no adjustment.
Oh, Steffi and Boyce share backlog anniversaries.
All right, how we doing?
I mean, it's hard to say from the title screen.
I mean, there's a big whoosh at the title screen.
Yeah, and I don't know how big that whoosh is supposed to be. That's why
I mean,
it's
it was
hard
pretty
to
loud
tell.
for me.
Well, then it's probably fine.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
It's perfect.
All right. All right.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Wow, 15 backlog anniversaries. Cumulatively.
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry! Are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yeah, I don't think you know how to handle yourself out here, Barry.
I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it.
My
I'm
God.
on the case.
Now you can- this would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
All right. Try is a little quiet for me, so let me fix that real quick.
Uh-oh.
Also, I left the chat open accidentally.
Boom. Butterfly effect.
Yeah. Who knows what me leaving the chat open could change? Tell me about your favorite old man rant lately.
My favorite old man rant lately?
What gets you going?
Oh dear, I might need a little help here. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't got one in me right now.
Oh, you're just living a good life.
Oh well,
Well,
I am
I
annoyed
got
at the kids
one
next
for you.
door. I'm annoyed at the kids next door. I had to do my, not that long ago, like last week, I had to do, like the first, like basically like get off my lawn in my whole life.
Mm.
Because the kids next door have been getting into soccer.
The
Going through
devil's
that.
game.
Yes, that soccer phase. And they were just kicking the ball straight up against my house. And sometimes I could hear it banging into the air conditioner. And it's like, don't do that.
Sounds. Oh, I lost try. I lost video try.
Do you hear me?
Why did I lose try? There's try. There's game.
Do you not hear me?
Okay. I have a complaint about your neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
There is a house down the road from you, in sight of your very doorway, that has Christmas lights up.
Are you sure they're Christmas lights?
They are very colorful to be Halloween lights.
I mean, I definitely have seen people put up things that are Halloween. They're Christmas light-like, but they're Halloween.
Like, there's a lot of like orange and purple lights around my neighborhood.
Yeah, I see those.
But these were like yellow and blue and green and red from a distance. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to look again next time I'm there. But if you step out your door and look to the right, far down the road, you might be in for a bad. Oh no, another not friendly wheelbarrow.
Oh no, Sephi has Christmas lights up year-round along the patio door. But are they turned on
Are they
year-round?
white or are they like multicolor? If they're white, that's fine. Ow, ow.
Oh, multicolor, of course.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I do feel that multicolor is the ideal Christmas light.
I agree. And I'm less offended if they're up year-round, actually. If someone puts them up in October,
Yes,
that is like a slap in the face.
exactly. Like, you've put effort into being early. But if you leave them up year-round, that's just being lazy, and that's okay.
Yeah, everyone can
We
get
can all relate.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Who's Walter?
I am not sure.
Is it the wheelbarrow? Oh, that might have been helpful. Coffee.
Rebecca!
Oh, that didn't help me.
Oh, Walter's the jail cell guy again.
The what guy?
The jail cell guy.
Oh. Poor guy, I can never remember him. Oh, that's a lot of. I feel like I'm playing one of those prop hunt games where people hide in objects and you have to find them. Whoa!
That's a thing.
That is a thing. I think that Ghostbusters game that came out in the last year or two is like that.
The VR game?
How is
No,
that possible?
there's an asymmetric multiplayer Ghostbusters.
Oh, I mean, the VR thing is multiplayer, isn't it?
I don't know about
Shadows
here.
crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Oh. Hey. Now you.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Okay.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Like a lantern could be useful.
I don't have a PSVR 2, but I want one. Although I worry about its long-term prospects since Sony hasn't really been putting a lot of effort into marketing it.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard anything about that since like a week after it launched.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, like it's just about the best VR system out there currently, or really close to the top. It's apparently really good, but there's the support has been lacking.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I do really want to play the RE4 VR mode for sure.
I don't know if this flashlight is high powered.
I mean, it looked pretty bright just sitting there.
It did. That's just good to know. Oop. It's gonna be bad. Oh, that was bad.
Get out! Stop tonight. You're too old to stop it. You're all too old.
I thought that was the game until halfway through the alert.
That's Whoa! What was that?
That is an old NES commercial.
Wait.
There's an old NES
what?
commercial with 3 or 4 bad, kind of good models of NES characters saying, "You cannot beat us."
Caught in the consequences of
That's
looking.
terrified. Are they Spookum seasons?
No, there's
Or
boss
anytime.
talks. Oh, there's my heavy duty.
I think that's new to me.
Yeah, they're new.
Are all of them in there?
I think like at least 2 or 3 of them are in there.
Stuff he's asking is it a UK ad?
I don't know.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
The beautiful thing about making a mistake is when you learn from it. You turn something bad into something good.
Oh. Did I just enter a fog door? What was that?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Whoa, hey. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Oh shit! That one looks nasty!
Voice says you need to do the try grumble each time you get caught in a bear trap. I was imagining myself like every time I got in there, I felt like Sideshow Bob and the Rakes.
Oh, God.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Taken or filled with darkness. No shit.
Feeling kinda low? You can use a facelift.
That one's a little loud.
vacuum cleaners aren't quiet.
It's true. This feels like the thing to do, and also it does not feel like the thing to do.
Wow. Look at that. Look at you go.
Yeah, I think this was a mistake.
Are you sure? There's a thermos up there, though.
There is.
I think you should go for it.
Nope. Ow. That's fine. Don't think that was intended, but, you know, maybe it was. Alright, I have a gun now.
Where are we? Looks like we're in the teens.
Okay. But when we get to 20, tell me. I'm gonna throw up.
I'm very curious what my coffee count is at now. Can you really? Is there no way to check that? I guess manuscript. That? Coffee. 40. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Does that include the ones you got before chapter 3, though?
Surely. There's no way I found 40 in one chapter.
Yeah. Speaking of Ghostbusters, I somehow stumbled upon the information not that long ago that, like, the next Ghostbusters movie's already been shot.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And I, like, had no idea another was even coming.
Is it a follow-up to Afterlife, or is it a new thing?
Yeah, I
It
think
is?
so.
Huh. I rewatched Afterlife just the other day, actually.
Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I still quite enjoy it.
Like the old Ghostbusters coming in at the end wasn't done as well as it could have been.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was really good. Like when you, me, and Lynn watched it, like I watched it a second time the very next day because I was so into it.
Oh no! Oh, jeez. Okay.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Barry, do you need some coffee?
Oh, you know, you mentioning
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things.
Cactus Airways. You mentioning Evil Dead 2013. That reminds me, isn't there a new Evil Dead out now? Or
Oh
something?
yeah, that should be on like the Hollow Wheel or something.
That or just like a straight up priority.
You were in jail the other day.
I went
Maybe we should definitely
to the
do that.
farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up. to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Wow, supposedly the Ghostbusters movie is supposed to come out in March?
Odd timing, but
I mean, who knows if that's even going to stay the same, what with like all the strikes and stuff. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Oh, oh.
I don't know if it would have
Oh.
affected it.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Oh, interesting.
Seffi is one month shy of 50 months.
Dang, girl.
I don't know if I don't know if anyone else. I'm assuming no one else can compete for that.
I think Korvac is up there, but I forget who is higher.
Oh, Seffi says it's worth it.
Thank you, Seffi.
Welcome to the D&D world.
Well, welcome, Neto Dude.
Neto Dude. It's fun to say.
Oh, that's a big boy. No.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Oh. Hey, Danny.
We already forgot who Danny is.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
You already got out of the car to see what's in the outhouse, huh?
Yeah. I mean, there is an arrow. Not unclear if it is pointing into the outhouse.
Oh, there was you just passed the manuscript page.
Hmm? Oh.
There was a pickup prompt.
I keep thinking that's like a spotlight or something.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Thought I saw a woman standing on the back porch for a second there.
What did you do?
Still want to get that. There's something wrong with the G diffuser when you're driving.
Am I going to have to revoke your infinite candy corn?
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
Yes! Thanks, boys.
I don't know. I was getting
That's
out
why
of
you
the
had
car.
to get out of the car.
Yeah. I was getting out of the car because something was wrong with the G diffuser.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I hear breathing.
Yeah, I hear that too. As far as I know, it's not a tricky treat.
You got me. Playing that right when we name Tricky Treat is definitely the way to go. I feel like that one could have got me in a different context.
I mean, that was kind of a silly laugh.
A little bit. Oh. We upgrade into a Raimi mobile.
I bet that's got real problems with the G diffuser.
Oh wait, there's a tower.
Wait, you didn't go up that tower.
I do enjoy that every place you could possibly stop by along the road has a vehicle parked out in front of it just in case you lose yours somehow.
Mm.
Is there a way in?
What?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of hard to spot.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning, at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
He's referring to Alice, I assume?
Gotta be, right?
I figured the Wakes were older than 30. Like, late 30s.
I mean, she might be a decent chunk younger than him. We might not have time for the Raimi mobile.
The chaos that missile brings.
Cool. I didn't get out.
Well, maybe you wrecked it.
Yeah. I didn't know Alan auto-ejected when he wrecked my car. Oh, geez. What the... Oh, how did you get through there? Get out of here.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a rocket. Is that a rocket? What is that? Why is there a rocket?
It does look like a rocket. I mean, this is the Rock and Rollers farm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is this like booby traps or something?
Some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Oh, wait. Heavy duty there. Let me grab that.
This place is stopped! Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Is this a licensed track or is this supposed to be the brothers' song?
Oh! Can't really hear it right now.
Wait, did you put away the heavy-duty flashlight?
No, I grabbed it.
Oh.
Or, yeah, because there's a better one. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
The light seems to be moving around a lot, Barry. I guess there is the one stationary light.
Is there?
Oh, well, what? I saw it at some point.
Whoa!
Awesome moment of our entire lives! They are trying to kill us.
lot of dude.
That was awesome!
Right
Good timing
Falls,
on the
rock and roll
emotes, Seffy.
capital of America.
Do you, I mean, you know, Barry said this might be the most awesome moment of our entire lives. I mean, if you lived that out in real life, like, that would answer your question of what is the most action movie thing to have ever happened in real life.
Well, yeah. I feel like I'm out of hunting rifle ammo, so I should go shotgun here.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Our zappers aren't cutting it!
We don't have enough mega power.
I mean, I got quite a bit of mega power now.
Oh yeah, you've got 20 of those mega powers for your flashlight.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
When did we say we should stop tonight? Like a little into episode 5 or something?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive. Serious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
I don't often think this about a game, but this would be a cool game to play with HDR.
Yeah. I wonder if the HDR and the remaster is any good.
You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this.
Or if it has HDR.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third of our dreams in a soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a way
real
of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs.
And that voice
Tonight's
is so
episode.
good.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming
another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream. But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this. Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake...
Pretty good one. So how much of this game have you remembered?
Huh?
How much of this game have you remembered?
I didn't remember a lot of specifics about the plot, but like, I mean, I remembered Barry.
Of course.
You know, I've definitely remembered like most of this chapter fairly well. Like, I definitely remembered like the rock stage and the lodge. So yeah, that, and a lot of going around the forest, but that's also like most of the first 3 chapters.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake.
Ew.
The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
I remembered the Rockstar Brothers too, of course.
Of course.
I also remember being in this barn. Ragnarok. But as I was about to say, I'm going to burn to the bathroom.
Oh boy. Woo! That's a lot of dude! Camera, what are you doing to me? Where am I? Okay. Oh. I blame Flare Cam.
Oh shit! That one looks nasty!
Can I flashbang? No.
we are still in trouble.
Did not see. Okay. Doing worse. I refuse to fight these guys. Refuse.
Oh, well, you're a gravedigger and you'll be telling them the truth. Only difference is we're the kind that takes them out instead of putting them in, see?
Can't see or move.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Barry, where are you? Barry, where are you? Where? Where? Oh, my kingdom for a flashback. No, I said I wasn't going to fight them, but what I really meant is I didn't want to fight them in the barn. Was this gate just open? Was that my fatal mistake? Okay. I would have felt quite the fool. Doghouse? Where did Barry go? Oh. Where did Barry go? Definitely came out here. bounces? No. This looks like it opens. Did I have to make that truck ram into it or something?
I'll wager that is the castle of unrelenting terror.
Try would have enjoyed that. What a shame. Okay. Oh, there you... Barry, what the hell are you hiding back here for?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Oh. Kick. Good old kick.
Be careful, Al!
Did I do something? Times like this, I wish I could see the chat. Oh wait, there's enough. Whoa, there's enough.
So what's been going on? I see you are still in a bar. Or a silo.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
I'm not sure what I'm in. I couldn't find Barry for a while, and then I did.
It says open the silo door for Barry, so that part. Why are we going? We're here to get some message that the old gods of Asgard left behind, right?
Yeah.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
At some point when I was gone, I don't know what this was in reference to. Or, I mean, I know what it's in reference to, but I don't know if it was in reference to something in the stream. Sophie said, and when Barry isn't on screen, Alan should keep saying, "Where's Barry?"
And I do.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
At some point, Steffi also said, "I'll just pretend they're thermoses of Dr. Pepper." Sounds delightful.
It does sound like an improvement.
Yes. Although, like, that also gets me thinking of, like, what would hot soda be like? Like, what would even happen?
It would go flat, wouldn't it?
Would it? Like, I'm
pretty sure you would just boil out all the carbonation really quick.
Because I can't think of how. I mean, I guess you could just leave a soda in a hot car and see what happens.
Or you could put it in the microwave. Not in the can, of course.
Yeah, but I even if it kept the carbonation, like, I have a hard time even imagining, like, what would that taste like?
We should try it sometime.
Sounds gross.
We can put it on the mean meal machine.
Mmm.
No. Oh, dude. I paused that at an interesting time, I see.
How did Alan Wake survive that?
I don't need you. Oh, gee. He didn't.
Man, the guy was just talking, that's all.
What was the elevator closing thing? Or what was that?
Elevator
closing? There was like a shot of an elevator in one of the alerts.
Oh, the one with Eddie?
You've got to be kidding me.
Cactus Airways says boiling Coke is apparently a method for some folks in Hong Kong to treat a sore throat. Boiled Coke and lemon. I mean, why just Hong Kong? I mean, if it works, it sounds like anyone could do it.
Oh no.
Can you burn the darkness off of machinery like that?
I killed a truck earlier.
I just couldn't remember.
was
Why
a Rex
did
truck.
your kick change to E? Or is that the gyro weirdness?
Yeah, the gyro. I got right stick mapped to mouse, so if I move that while a prompt is up, it
Thing about my
changes to keyboard.
they taste good because they're cocoa hoops. Cocoa hoops fortified with 8 and 40 vitamins.
advice and more advertisement, but, you know, I'll take it. I mean, maybe all you need to do better is some Cocoa Hoops.
The advice is to buy some Cocoa Hoops because they're fortified with vitamins.
I mean, we were laughing about that for like 30 minutes straight when we first came upon it.
Yeah.
Or I don't remember if you were already aware of it, and I remember very specifically this whole episode started when I was playing Banjo-Kazooie, and I was like in the area around Freezeezy Peak. But in terms of why this actually came up, I don't remember.
I think we were talking about cereal, and we were just thinking of good cereal names, and one of us thought up Cocoa Hoots, and it turned out to be real.
How could one of us have possibly dreamed up something so perfect, though?
I mean, I like to think we got that in us, and apparently we did.
Maybe it was like maybe the train of thought had to do with hootenannies. They devolved into Cocoa Hoots or something.
It's very bleak.
Because we were playing a hootenanny game. Yes, Cocoa Hoots being an alert is definitely new. I was not aware of this stuff.
Alright, that worked.
It is good to know I can rely on you.
Thank you, Tim Curry. Can't tell if this is a boss fight or...
They're mindless walking corpses, and many of us will be too if you don't stay focused on the task at hand. Zombies, man. Freak me out.
Like I'm not.
Man, for some reason that
helping Barry.
That Romero movie with Dennis Hopper feels like we watched that a lot longer ago than the other Romero movies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I liked that one though.
Yeah, I had Baseball Girl and.
Oh yeah.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
It had Koopa and Luigi in it.
It's true. You think they talked about the Mario movie on set?
I hope so, but I kind of doubt it.
I mean, I'm not saying they said anything good about it, but...
I mean, I think they should have.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
How do I do anything? All right.
Holy crap! I think I lost some body weight with that one.
Gross, Barry.
I mean, I could see Jack Black in a Romero movie. But alas, no.
Am I missing something obvious here? Don't I have the silo key?
There is an icon in the right.
Yeah.
But you're not approaching a silo, it seems to me. That house you're going in, that doesn't look like a silo.
No. But I guess the thing didn't update.
Hey, it's Mimi.
Oh, hey, Mimi. Did I break the game?
I mean, I think you picked up the key inside that little side room there.
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, it says find the silo key.
Yeah, but don't I have it?
I mean, it does sort of look like you do.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, let's go, man.
I guess they just didn't add an interim step there. So did you find the message?
No.
We're gonna have to work together to
We need to
open
get to
this
the
gate
house
out.
for that.
Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing.
Boy says, the message is, I'm stronger than Hulk. Signed, Thor.
Guess we better check the fuse box.
Oh. Little bathroom coffee. Like, do you know anyone who's like really into coffee?
Like a connoisseur.
But I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Like, apparently there's like, you know, you grind your own coffee, but you have to like, you gotta fine tune how much you grind it to get the coarseness right. The water temperature has to be just right. There's like, they get into this excruciating detail with how their coffee is best prepared.
I mean, most people seem to be pretty into coffee, but I don't know. I don't personally know anyone that's like that. That crazy.
Let's get the lights on, huh?
This reminds me though. I was when I was driving on Saturday.
I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
I was listening to.
I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kid?
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Those guys sound awesome.
But yeah, when I was driving on Saturday, I was listening to one of the newer episodes of the podcast that Corey does with our friend Chris, and Chris was talking about how someone he worked with recently took a trip to Portugal and came back with sardines to give to their co-workers because apparently that's like.
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right, must be.
Um,
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is...
That seems like an
I
extremely
didn't
bad
know
idea.
that was going to happen.
You're a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What is this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Cloud FF7 says, to alcohol, the cause of and the solution to all of life's problems.
Oh, first person. Oh.
Oh, that wasn't the end of the episode, huh?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Splish!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Sometimes dead is better.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
What?
I'd woken up,
Why is
confused
Zane a
and
big
groggy.
daddy?
My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Kind of wasn't expecting so much to be explained so soon.
So anyway, on Corey's podcast, Chris was saying, you know, that he tried sardines for the first time. These fancy sardines from Portugal that his coworker had brought back. He assumed they would be disgusting, and he said they were awesome. And like now he's into sardines, and he said, but he kind of hates it because now he's learned that like sardines are like kind of trendy now.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of that.
This is not something I was aware of. But then the funniest thing though, and this, Corey was just dying laughing, was.
Oh, this is the Asgard song.
Oh, this is their actual song. But anyway, Chris was saying that like he was found like this like tinned fish subreddit, and like it's like audiophile people or like retro game, or they're posting pictures of their haul and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I mean, it's totally true. Like I'm looking at it now. It's like new storage area for my tins, and it's just this like cabinet just packed with all of these different types of sardines. Here's what I am no sardine pro, but this sub has given me some great ideas. Small but exciting world market haul.
It's amazing what people can be very excited about.
Yeah, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. It's just, it's such a shock to me to see people into something that I am into, and I know that other people are into, and then this, I had no idea people were into that in that way. It's just, it's amusing, but I'm not hating.
Yeah, like we chose video games, obviously. But video games, there's like so many different flavors and types and styles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can play games your whole life and never really you get burned out every now and then, but you never really get bored. But like some people, sardines.
Yeah. My first RTG order. How'd I do?
Previously on Alan Wake, under the influence.
Can we talk about how cool the cans are?
Coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Hell, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Barry dresses like he flicked through a catalog and just put his finger randomly on various pages.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're
Power up.
You hear me in there?
Combo!
Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Wait, what's wrong? Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious
obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know this.
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Lynn wants to know if you want the cup of water you left downstairs.
Sure, that would be great. Thank you.
Cactus Airway says, I don't think canned foods can expire. It's generally safe to eat them long after the best before date. There was one of the well, I already closed the page, but there was one of the posts that I saw before was like I found an expired tin in my collection, so I had to eat it. It's like sealed games, right?
And what if games expired?
To where you started.
Very spooky water. It's too late. I'm already dehydrated.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange.
Who are you going to call?
But it all rang
Ghostbusters!
He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Double Slayer.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
She lives in the decommissioned power plant.
What? No. We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list, Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay,
I don't remember that
go, Wake.
specifically,
Through
but
the
that
back.
does seem interesting that there seems to be some sort of plan in place.
Everyone who watches
I do
Night
like
Springs
how-
really knows what's going on.
If you want answers, you should talk to someone else.
I like how, you know, you're
Must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
You were commenting like, I'm surprised to see so much revealed so soon, but at the same time, it's like, it's pretty cool that like we got so much insight into what's going on, and yet there's like still quite a bit to see, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool that they didn't have just like one, you know, sort of major conclusion to blow, I
Get to the
guess.
other side of the broken gate.
Canned whole chicken? Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
How
I
can a
don't
whole
know
chicken
why
fit
it's
in
a
a
thing,
can?
but it is a thing.
Is it like cooked and ready to eat?
Not sure.
I mean, that
Probably.
sounds simultaneously disgusting, and yet I can also visualize it being good. Sardines, I'm not so sure about.
I would try
I'm
a
not
sardine.
much of a fish person. Huh?
I would try a sardine. When I finally tried an anchovy, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. Although I don't remember a lot about it. Although Chris said on the podcast that you know, if you like canned tuna, you'd probably like or you'd probably like sardines. If you don't, then you probably wouldn't. I don't like tuna.
Was that just
So,
because
I
of
don't
the
know.
incident?
I mean, I never loved it, but you know, the incident reaffirmed that this is not something I need to ever have again in my life. But I have to confess, I am curious about sardines now.
Okay, everyone's done. I hit the jump button so many times there. What? What?
I should have gone.
Oh, I think I would have survived that fall if the game hadn't auto-failed me.
Clearly not what you were supposed to do.
Deanna.
He's talking about that massive thing, right?
Am I supposed to walk across this tiny ass board? No.
Okay. And goodbye.
Hojo says, I just saw there's an Alan Wake event in Fortnite. Guess it's time for you to switch on over. Is it a based around the sequel though?
The description is recapping the events in Alan Wake.
Never come back again.
So I can't play it until I finish this.
Got a death curse.
How can Fortnite recap the events of Alan Wake?
Okay, don't forget that.
How do you do that in the context of
Hey,
Fortnite?
Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
I mean, you've done some electricianing throughout this game.
What am I, electrician? Okay, I'll do it. This is the thing I can do.
Ah, damn. That's smart.
I mean, I suppose I can technically experience it for myself, Hojo.
Yeah, go Sheriff.
I feel harumphy to the idea of doing so.
Oh. Thank you, Sheriff.
Well, Neumann says last year they had the Evil Dead cabin and you had to help Ash fight zombies.
It's true. There wasn't... I really don't know how they're going to recap this in Fortnite, though, because in my experience, Fortnite is not good at telling stories.
Yeah, that was my guess. Oh, look at that Deerfest van, or truck, or float, or whatever. Whoa.
Okay, let the sheriff do most of the work strategy is maybe not paying off for me here.
Roger says the trailer thumbnail shows a Fortnite character in front of the Alan Wake standee. I do really like how they have it like set up to where in the beginning, like it seems like, man, this really, a lot of this seems like it's in his head, and then like, you know, Barry kind of comes in to like ground it, and then you finally realize like, oh, like I wrote this like in before I woke up in that car wreck. And like, so it kind of like straddles this interesting line where it really seems like it's all in his head, but then they like, it's like, oh yeah, this actually is all pretty much happening.
But also from his head.
Yes, right? Like, it's kind of cool.
Pretty good. Oh, it's a lot of... Oh, it's a lot of...
What the fuck is going on?
I couldn't tell you. Oh. Sometimes I question the usefulness of flares.
Yeah. I'm looking at how they play out there, and I'm not so sure.
The beautiful thing about making a mistake is when you learn from it. You turn something bad into something good.
That sounds like something one of these enemies would say.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
I can see them going, the best thing about making a mistake is that you learn from it. You can turn something bad into something good.
don't know where they came up with the enemies just pop out and scream general life advice at you, but it's very funny.
Look sharp, Wake.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Wake, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
It's an ambush.
How long does it take you to use this key?
Goodbye.
Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
No, no, no way!
Let's go, Wake.
I feel like she could have got that gate open anytime she wanted to.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got
Presto.
How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
If you want answers, you should talk to someone else.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was
You
furious.
probably shouldn't
The
laugh
stolen
anymore.
manuscript had been making it stronger all the time. And heard it.
Okay, calm down, people.
It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
When did we learn her name was Jagger? That just came up out of nowhere at the end of last episode.
Oh, joy! There's my first phone call now. Hello?
Help! Help! Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I had her and Cynthia's names confused at some point.
Power up.
Triple combo.
Oh, thank you, EB Chill.
The message was from Barry.
Hey, over
He was
here!
getting wounded
Over
at the
here!
Hey, Mike.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, hello. Oh, flashbang. Love a flashbang.
Wait, did you leave some ammo
Okay,
in
Sheriff,
the
I got the keys.
box?
I'm full.
Oh.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Oh, big.
Big Barry.
How come you look so scared?
Hey, where these stairs go? They go up.
They sure did.
Good luck.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days he'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Cover.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Hot love!
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Good old lamp lady.
Mm.
Gotta be something up here. Or not.
No TV, no Nightfalls,
Nothing.
no QR code to take us to another funny picture of Sam Lake.
I don't see Barry.
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Splish! Get to the chopper.
Ooh, coffee.
Wait, why we want what about a chopper? Why are we going to a chopper? I didn't know a chopper was part of this.
That's the sheriff's plan. Get to the
Ow,
chopper.
that killed!
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Steffi is pondering if the lamp lady, the pot lady, and the log lady all hang out. I do not know the pot lady. Who's the pot lady?
I think that's Deadly Premonition.
Oh, I don't remember a pot lady. It definitely seems like a game that would have a lady associated with a very specific object, though.
Mm.
Man, did Deadly Premonition never come to anything other than Switch?
2, you mean?
Yeah, 2.
Not that I know of.
Like, the only thing I ever heard about that game was that the performance was terrible.
I wonder
No one ever actually said if it was interesting in any way like the first game.
I wonder if emulation fixes the frame rate problems on it.
Steffi and Boyce think it's on Steam. Oh wait, no, Neumann says only one is on Steam. Yeah, I mean, that's, also, maybe Switch, the new Switch could fix it when it comes out if Nintendo doesn't play it too safe with backwards compatibility and doesn't improve anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that.
Yeah, but like the last time Nintendo did backwards compatibility, like that was like backwards compatibility being exactly the same was the norm, and now like that's no longer the case. Like backwards compatibility is supposed to be able to improve performance now, so who knows?
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Still, I would always count on Nintendo to take the safest possible approach.
Yes. Not that it's ever been problematic for Xbox and PlayStation backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Wait, Boyce says he sees it on Steam. Deadly Premonition 2? Didn't that Xbox One exclusive what was it, Dark Dreams Don't Die or something that Swery did? Like, didn't that like not even get finished?
Yeah, I think they only did like 2 episodes or something.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was a classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
What? What is this?
That's exactly what he said before he was like, oh man.
Where we go?
Yeah, it does appear. Oh wow. I mean, I don't go prowling around Steam, so maybe this is more common than I realize. But there's a box on the page that says notice. Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, requires a controller to play. Playing with a keyboard and mouse isn't supported.
Okay.
Is that common at all?
Not common. I have no idea how rare it is.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Yearfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
I've not been in many church basements, but in my experience, they're usually like finished and well lit. Whoa!
On the Deadly Premonition 2 Steam page, there's a trailer that starts off with Swery looking at his computer, and then it's just a whole bunch of different word processing software open, just constantly saying, all work and no DP2 Steam port makes Swery a dull boy. Just over and over and over.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? Tough audience. Well, I got plenty. What are the stand for? Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Whoa!
Vampire.
What is it?
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You know.
Whoa! This hall is dangerous.
I forgot, but now remember the Christmas lights. Oh yeah, when I was off to the bathroom, I meant to check to see if I could confirm your observations about the Christmas lights in my neighborhood. Should I go check right now?
Yeah, I want to know.
Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite
I'll give you my
place in the
assessment.
entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard. Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Might be our first confirmation in a long time that Alice is okay-ish.
Yeah, I have to admit, if you're attempting to
Throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure. Tonight's train. No offense, Sheriff.
What's the verdict?
If you're trying to brand that as not Christmas lights, it's a tough sell. I gotta admit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit. But hey, I'm not responsible for what happens in my neighborhood. I don't do anything in my neighborhood. I just do things in my house.
You know, I hate to see a neighborhood go downhill, but that looks like where you're living now.
Hallmark is already playing Christmas movies all day?
Checkpoint!
I mean, I can't imagine anyone is actually tuning in like, oh, I'm going to watch this Christmas movie now in October.
I mean, they must be or they wouldn't, right? The people who are still have cable, especially.
I guess.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Well, I think it is going to take a while because there's some exploding barrels.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Who is it?
You will never turn back.
We're not ready to take off yet.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Well, it sounds like Mike and Seffi's moms are Hallmark Channel faithfuls. Seffi says, my mom and her sisters even buy Hallmark Channel merch for each other.
Wow. My mom is not that far gone, but she does love any and all Christmas movies.
Yeah, my mom likes Christmas movies too.
Oh, that's not the way I meant to dodge.
I mean, I say that. I mean, she's not really much of a movie person in general at all. But like, Christmas movies, yeah, you'll turn that on. I don't know how. She usually falls asleep, but she'll turn it on. Skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
I don't see anything else. Oh, there's
Looks like Dr. Wily and his slime buckets are at it again.
We used to work.
What's going on in this town?
I missed. Oh, shit.
You know, I forget exactly which movie it's from. If it's from Predator, or if it's from Commando. I'm not actually sure. But why is Arnold Schwarzenegger saying get to the chopper? Not advice.
What move? What was you saying?
I'm not sure what movie it's actually from, but like there is a Schwarzenegger line, right? That's like get to the chopper,
That's
right?
Predator. That's
Okay,
Predator.
I thought it was Predator. I mean, I've seen it, but it's been a while. And I wasn't sure which movie exactly it was, but I feel like that should be advice. What is it?
Coffee.
I mean, Tailfin, just so you know, only the first two Die Hards are Christmas movies. One is amazing.
I
Two
am
is
kind of surprised they
fine.
didn't bring that back in later sequels.
And 3 is pretty darn good, but after 3, everything is like terrible. And I always forget if there was 2 movies or 3 movies after 3. But I think it's only 2, but it felt like 3.
I mean, they weren't terrible, but they were like just modern action movies with Die Hard slapped on them, which is exactly what they are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 5 is the one in Russia. I mean, I know the one in Russia was the last one. So I think there were only 2. Wait. There is a 6? What are you talking about? Oh, it's canceled.
taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
All right. Do we stop here?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, because you've, as the game tends to do, you've essentially teleported to a new location partway through the episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, that seems like the smart stopping point to me.
I'll on the off chance we finish too early on Monday, I'll grab a spooky indie game or something to fill the rest of the time with.
Do you have Alan Wake's American Nightmare?
Yeah. I don't know how long that is.
It's not like ultra short or anything.
But that is an idea, though. We could just hop right
I
into
mean,
that.
poke your head in, but
yeah, finish it up some other time.
I think that game has more of like a summer theme, maybe, if I remember. Like it. I mean, I don't know if summer is necessarily the right thing, but well, but I mean, you can poke your head in, but yeah, you could also check out something else.
Yeah, we'll see. I might pre-install it just in case.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I'm back looking at chat. Oh yeah, the special episodes too. I have no idea how long those are. Have you played those?
I can't remember for sure, to be honest. Probably.
Oh yeah, everyone will raid Sephi. I'm sure she's streaming on her Backloggery, it sounds like.
Ooh. What you playing? Do you have to poop, Sandy? Is that what this
New
is
Sonic.
about?
Oh, that came out like today, didn't it?
Wow, really? I haven't heard anyone talking about it at all. I mean, not that I am in circles where I hear people say things, but I had no clue that was coming out today.
I mean, Hojo, you're not wrong about comparing Fortnite and Gacha, but it is by far the least, or like the easiest to like just play a little bit whenever and feel like you're not getting left behind. But God, my nephew, it sounds like he spends every penny he ever gets his hands on in Fortnite. Oh.
I mean, that's like, Corey's son, always wants to pick up Roblox cards at the store.
Yeah, that's the other one. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know if Lynn is still around to raid, but oh, there it goes.
Oh, it looks like it has been made to happen.
All right, well, catch you later, Backloggery. On Monday, we'll finish this up.
Good night.